Good morning, angels. How are you? I am getting ready for my day, so I figured while I'm doing it, I can just show you guys my everyday makeup routine. For the most part, I try my best to just keep my makeup look kind of soft during the week, unless I'm doing a video or I'm going out somewhere special. But for the most part, I just keep it kind of simple. So I just wanted to kind of talk and do my makeup and show you guys what I wear and how I wear it on a regular basis. So first and foremost, I'm just going to start with my box of crayon palette. And the color is just this soft, the tan one. I just want to do a tan. And just do, because I've already done my brows and a foundation and just put a little bit of primer on my eyelids. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Again, just keeping everything soft and natural. So with the tan, I'm just gonna go in and put that on my eyelids. So this, let's see, this past, so what was that, yesterday, day before yesterday, I went to the movies with a good friend of mine, and we went to go see If Beale Street Could Talk. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie at all, but first and foremost, let me just say I am a movie connoisseur. I love movies more than I love like most TV shows. So I will watch a movie like nobody's business. And my favorite, absolute favorite types of movies are horror movies, and action. I love action. Sci-fi is a close second along with action movies. Those types of movies, really, I'm hooked. Like if it's got a great storyline and I'm able to sit there from start to finish, you got me. I'm watching it. I'm trying to keep this look like down. Let me get down in time. I want to try to keep it under 20 minutes, hopefully. Let's see. So movies for me are a huge deal. So I just did the tan. Now I'm gonna go in with my morph palette, and I don't, which one is this one? This is 3502, and with mostly just all neutral colors. I love this palette. I love the neutrals, the browns. So I'm gonna go in probably with this color here, just down the bottom, as you can see from the residue around the sides. I use this color a lot. So, and I'm just gonna kind of tap that in the corners here, just to give a little bit of dimension to just a little bit to the eyeball. So I love movies, okay? Well, this is, If Beale Street Could Talk is not in those categories, as you can imagine, but I had not been to the movies in a while with my girlfriend here, and so she was like, come on girl, let's get out, let's go. So I'm like, okay, let's go to the movies. So this is something that she wanted to watch, so we went and looked. We went to the movies, and I'm going in my Simply Creations palette, just kind of looking for some stuff as I'm talking. And the color that I think I'm going to do, I just want something, again, really soft. So probably the peaches one down on the bottom. I'm thinking that's the color that I'm gonna do. So let me grab. Yeah. It's not giving me enough of what I want, so let's not do that one. Let's do, we'll put some on the side too, just to make it even, because you can't have one without the other. So let's let's jazz it up a little bit. Let's do Dear Me. Dear Me is crazy because when you look at the color in the palette, it looks like a bronzy, shimmery bronze, but whenever I put it on, it's my favorite color. If you guys haven't noted is like a rose gold. I love rose gold. This color reminds me of that, but when you look at it in the palette, it looks like a brown, bronzy. But as soon as I put it on, it's like this shimmery. Can you see that? Can you see how it looks all rosy gold? Girl, we will not complain. We love it. Love it, love it, love it. And it's just a pop of color that goes right on the eyelid. Just because I just want a little something there. I don't like it to look so blah. I want a little something. Okay, so now that that is done, we're gonna go ahead and just pop on some eyeliner. And you know, the one, I'm gonna get back to the movie. I promise, I completely promise, but my brain always does this in the morning when I'm trying to get ready. I kind of scatter brain, so forgive me. Got it. So I'm just going to use this NYX vinyl liquid liner. So back to the movie. If Beale Street Could Talk. So if Beale Street could talk, I guess for the sake of not sounding, I mean, the movie was a good movie, okay? Would I go see it again? Probably not. Would I recommend it to people? I mean, if that's a hard one because that's not my type of movie. If it was a movie that was action and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh yeah, go see it, no problem. But it's just not my type of movie. I don't really care for movies like that, but it was a good movie in the fact that it was thought-provoking. It did make you think. It did it had like some good moments, but the movie honestly left me with more questions than answers by the time I finished. And you know what I cannot stand? A movie that does not have a finished ending, or at least an ending that makes sense to make me feel like, oh, this is good for now, but I know there's going to be a part 2, like, you know, Affinity Wars or something like that. Then I know, oh, if there's not a part 2, then it's just cliffhanger. But still, a movie with a great ending is still better than just a cliffhanger, right? Any day of the week, doesn't matter how you slice it. And yes, darlings, I like a wing. I like a dramatic wing. Take flight, maybe. Yeah. We like that. So, see where we at on time. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I don't have too much more to go. Wrapping it up. You know, the thing about makeup, I mean, your face is a canvas, right? You can do with it whatever you will in terms of how you put on your makeup. That's the beauty of it. Your face is a canvas, you are the artist, and you can do makeup how you want, depending on your mood, your feel, how you feel. If you just want to do an all-out outrageous type of look, you absolutely can. If you want to do something a little bit more subdued, you can actually do that. If you want to do something a little bit more avant-garde, you got it, boo. So, wings on, brows on, eyeshadows on. Now we're just going to stick on some of these lashes. Oh my gosh, where did I get these lashes from? I cannot tell you because I do not remember. I have a habit of keeping my lashes and cleaning them, and then I switch them out so often that I don't really remember where I get them from originally. But these, I don't remember. Sorry. And I just go pop these jokers on. Uh-oh, stuck to the, look at that. Let's make it happen. So, because I love, I'm trying not to like cover it so that you guys can see. So, because I love movies so much, I literally, you know, crave the new movie, mostly action, horror. And when it comes to horror movies, scary movies, my very favorite type of monster is a zombie. That's right, peeps. Zombies. You know why? I can actually tell you why. My very first movie that I like is, my very favorite movie is zombie movies, because that was the very first type of scary movie I ever seen, was a zombie movie. I remember this story in particular because it's the very first, you never forget your first time. And the very first time I ever watched a scary movie, it was Night of the Living Dead. Ooh. My dad was working on a military base. My dad was in the military, Army, yeah. And we were at the barracks one time, and he was a sergeant. He was, girl, do not tell me. Yes, girl, I did. Do you see this? Let me see if I can get this so you guys can see. See how I said I always keep my lashes? Do you see what has happened here? I got two completely different lashes. I've got this one that's more fluffy. I'm trying to get it into the screen so you can see it. And then I've got this one. Uh-oh, let's see. Get my hands right. You see that? You see that? Girl, I'm trying to put on my lashes and they looking a hot mess. You see this? Hold on one second. Okay, I got two of the same type of lashes now, so let's go ahead and apply those, because that was crazy, right? Super crazy. So back to the movies. We were on a military base, and he was my dad, okay, for just joining. My dad was the first one who showed me this scary movie. We're on a military base, and he was showing it at the barracks. And it was the first, and I remember I was like 8 years old or something, and the other sergeants were like, you know, Rainey, are you sure, you know, the girls will be all right watching this? He's like, yeah, my girls were tough, me and my sister. And yeah, I watched that movie, had no idea about zombies or anything like that. Watched that movie and get no sleep after that, because I was just up thinking that the zombies were coming and they wanted my brains. I was the first time I ever seen anything like that, and it was absolutely terrifying. But that's where I got bit by the zombie bug, because I was hooked after that. All I wanted to do was watch all zombies all the time. So when it comes to a scary movie, and that's where I got my love of scary movies. Then that was it. That's what did it. So I love, like I said, sci-fi type of scary movies, like The Predator and Aliens and all that good stuff like that, and yada yada. But whenever there is a new zombie movie, I am there. I am watching it. But when it's I'm so desperate about it that I even watch the scary movies that are like B-rated. The crappy ones where, you know, when you're a scary movie connoisseur, you kind of start to pick out, you know, how things are done. So, come up, excuse me, my beauty blender, about to get started. But I'm gonna go ahead and blend all of this out. I'm blend all of this out, girl. You gotta blend, girl. Blend till your arms fall out. Blending, blending, blending till your arms wanna fall off. Concealer, you know, pops the high spots, but then you gotta add something to those other spots, other spaces, so that way it doesn't look all crazy. Again, quick, but not gonna be in here all day. So I'm going back with my crayon case palette, and I'm gonna go with the dark brown here, and we're just gonna go ahead and just bust some color around the sides. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, to kind of bring some life back to the sides. Bring some life back to it. But just buff it out, buff it. We have created life. Do a little bit of contouring around the nose, just a little bit, just a little bit. I don't know if I'm trying to convince you or me. And then what I like to do is do a little bit of the Sacha powder. Trust me, honey, it is not blended, so it's okay. It's okay, girl. It's okay. A little bit of Sacha Buttercup powder. I don't want to do a lot because I don't want to, I cannot for the life of me find my translucent powder. What is going on? But I don't have time. We're trying to keep this down. So I'm not going to do I'm not going to set, the longer, of course, if you know this, the longer you let your powder sit, the more intense they become, if you will. I guess that's I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but they become like super intense. So I don't want to let it sit. I just really want to set my concealer. That's really all I want to do. Girl, look at the background. Scandal and disease. Don't look back there. It's, ooh, door that thing out. We get back. But we don't have time today. I'm trying to put the NYX on top of here and close it. This is what happens when you rush. But I got things to do, so I'm just trying to talk. I'm completely rambling. I hope sincerely that I have not tuned you guys off and turned you guys out. So I'm just gonna buff all of this off. And let that be that, honey. What's left? What we got left? So I'm gonna just drop a little bit of blush on my face, and a little touch of highlight and some mascara, and boom, boom, boom goes the dynamite. Done. So let's go ahead and drop this. Oh, and yes, I actually, will mascara my lashes right on with my lashes just because they blend better. I do it sometimes I don't. Today I am. And every once in a while I'll do the lower lashes, just for a little something extra, a little extra kick. Don't stab yourself in the eye with a mascara wand, like I just about did. Good God. Okay. Okay. So we're almost there. All right, so Watch Me Blush, also crayon case. I've lately been using a lot of this strawberry cream here, this, because it's a nice hint of pink, but it has like a little shimmer to it. Just enough, not a whole lot. Again, just trying to keep it a little soft, a little more natural. Yeah, that. Boom. That's it. We're gonna do something with these lips, trying to figure out, I think, again, just keeping everything same in line. We'll just do something a little bit more on the natural side. So what do we got today? I really have started loving this, what is this, cherry? Oh, I got the hiccups, something going on this morning. This cherry bomb. I think I'm gonna mix the cherry bomb with this, what color is this? Seduction. Cherry bomb and seduction. Because I just like the way it looks. So we can just rock that out. We like that. We like that. And just to mix it up a little bit, we're gonna add a little bit of this seduction. I don't really like a lot of lip color, but when I do, I like the mattes. I like the mattes because they last longer. They just last longer, so I don't feel like I have to reapply them constantly, and that's what I do. So this is it. My Ready for the World look, y'all. I hope you like it. I am getting ready to call it a morning. I have got to get out of here. I've got a couple of errands to run, so I gotta go tie down his hair and put some earrings on and put something on. But at least I'm done for the day. Oh, let me go ahead and spray. We don't put on our hard work to go to waste now, do we? Just go ahead and spray the, ooh, good gosh. Okay. So until next video, thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. If you haven't seen Beale Street, if you're that type of movie person, you kind of like, I don't even know what kind of movie that is, honestly, so I can't really tell you, like, if that's your style of movie, then you may enjoy it. It was not mine, so I didn't really care for it that much, but you may absolutely love it. But if it's a action horror action movie, horror flick, sci-fi movie, of course, anything Marvel or comics or mutants and superpowers, I'm all there. But other than that, if you haven't seen Beale Street, you want to check it out. It wasn't for me, but you may love it. Again, other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Stay beautiful, stay bomb, stay boss, and I will talk to you guys later. On to the next video. Bye. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe and join the Angel family so you can stay up to date on the latest. Until then, stay beautiful.